Hello, friends. Welcome to the tavern. This is Topher here. Good morning to everybody. Well, it's morning where I am. It's probably not morning where you are, but good day to you wherever you are. Thank you for being here, for joining us at Topher's Tavern for some Dreamlight Valley. Hi, Scarlett. Hi, Jam. Welcome in. Thank you both for being here. The dog is coming after our poor tavern cat. It happens. It happens. He can deal. He's sassy. Oh, he's gonna hide. He's gonna hide from the dog, which is fine. He can have his moment. Or she. We don't know yet. We may not know the gender of the tavern cat until the cat gets named. That's why we're here today. We're working toward affiliate. We're getting our streams in, putting in our time so that we can become affiliate. And once we do that, we can start accepting subscribers here at the tavern. First 10 subscribers will each get to put a name for the tavern cat into a hat. We will draw it out on stream and finally have a name and perhaps a gender for the tavern cat. Very exciting. So today we are going to do some Cheshire Cat. I do not have him at level 10. I do not have him completed. Alice is completed. Level 10 quest done. Cheshire Cat is not. So we might take a look at him. I think I only have him at level 5, so I couldn't even do another quest. But we'll pop over to his tree, which is the easiest way to talk to him, and see what's going on with the Cheshire Cat. In addition to that, we are going to continue a spiral that started last night with my Dreamsnap. Some of you may be familiar with my dream snapping. I tend to go a little out of the box. I always think the idea is wonderful. The community does not always agree that my idea is wonderful. And I think this might be another week. We'll get into that a little later. I'll show you where I'm at. I did submit a dream snap last night. Lean! Hi, Lean! Coming in with the cozy elf deer dance. Love it. Lean, I'm so glad you're here. Didn't have a virtual cat gender reveal party on my bingo card jam. Well, that's what you're going to get here at the tavern. We're going to have a virtual cat gender reveal party. It's going to be good times. It's going to be good times. I've got a whole screen set up for it. We're going to do a thing. We're going to put names in. We're going to spin a virtual wheel, get it a name, and potentially a gender. Cozy Elf, hello! Friends, so many friends. Welcome, Cozy Elf. Thank you so much for being here. This is just talking about you. Lean used your awesome dancing deer. And Cozy Corgi, first time chat. I'm so glad you caught me on your lunch break too, Corgi. I appreciate you being here. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everybody is having a fantastic Thursday. I've had a nice quiet morning, and now we're gonna do a little Cheshire Cat adventuring and then focus on my dream snap. As I was explaining, I spiraled till after 1 a.m. my time last night on my dream snap, and I love it, but that usually means the community is not gonna love it. I did get some advice, some suggestions in my chat. I'm sorry, over in the Discord. So I'm going to try and take some of that into account. I was also, for those of you who know Just Shelves, I was on watching her stream before this. They had some advice for me as well. I think we can sum up all the advice that I've gotten as to change everything and do something different. If I want 4,000 minis next week. But if you know me, you know I often will sacrifice getting 4,000 for doing a concept I like. Of course, back in the back of my mind, I secretly hope it gets 4,000 anyways. Sometimes it does, sometimes it does not. But we're going to look at that a little bit later. I will show you where I landed. I did submit at the end of the night last night at 1 something in the morning. That's what we thought last week, yeah. I loved mine last week, my beautiful Star Wars balcony jam, and it did not get 4K. So we'll see. I'll show you what I started last night. I did submit, like I said. Or here, we'll just do a quick preview. I'll show you what I submitted last night. Let me switch so that we can see. Sorry, friends, I should have done this beforehand. So we can see. This is what I submitted at shortly after 1 a.m. last night. Parallel play, we love it. Decorate that plaza lean. I can't wait to see it. Yes, Corgi, I'm going to pull up the submission. Oh, my submission from last week. Absolutely. Wait, my one that we just got the results on, Corgi, or the one? I'll just show everything. This was my submission for Coziness from the Stars. This was my balcony that I loved, my scene that I set up, that did not get 4K, which did bum me out a little bit. I thought this would do well. I thought it was beautiful, but it did not get the votes to get 4K. And yes, I'm still a little bummed about it. Thank you, Corey. I'm glad you think it's cool. That means something to me. I know, right, Scarlett? I can't wait to see Lean's Plaza. I did my plaza maybe like a month and a half ago. I redid the entire plaza, not knowing that I was going to be streaming at that time, or I would have said that voting is broken, right, Jam? Thank you. This is beautiful, so on theme. How could I? New follower! Love Hill, I think I saw. Love It Hill. Love It Hill, sorry. Love It Hill, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you being here on what is my 4th stream ever, working towards affiliate. I'm glad you could be here. I'm glad for the follow. It means so much to me on my path to 50 follows. Almost there. I think Love It puts us at 42. We're close. Then we get fun emotes, channel points, and all kinds of fantastic things. Call you Love It? I would love to call you Love It. First time chat, yes. Welcome in. So we're looking at some dream snaps. We're going to work on a dream snap a little bit, but right now this is my dream snap from 2 weeks ago, Coziness from the Stars. I did this balcony. I thought it was fantastic. I did it. I took a risk. I did it inside so that I could get the mannequin to have Padme there with Anakin. The idea was Anakin's trying to have a nice date night on the balcony, and Padme is just concerned with the space battle she can see in the distance. But this did not do as well as I had hoped. But I still love it. I still enjoy it. Then last week's submission that we're voting on now, this one I did on stream. I think this is my 2nd stream. We did this together on stream. This is my quirky tea party. My idea here, I always have an idea behind my dream snap. I mean, I think we all do, but I definitely go with a concept. When, oh, we love Dreamlight Valley, love it. I'm glad you love it. I'm glad you love it, love it. I love it, love it. That's fun. That's going to be fun. We love Dreamlight Valley. That's why we're here playing. This was my one from last week. This is my quirky tea party. We did this on stream. Oh, my concept. My concept was Alice has shrunk down again and is stuck shrunk. So I shrunk down and threw her a miniature tea party underneath the table. The 4 legs of the table are there. It's not going to read. Nobody who doesn't know my story is going to get it. But we are under the table in miniature having a tea party for Alice. And this was my concept. Yeah, outfit challenges, you got to do weird things. Like put on a mushroom hat and some futuristic goggles. But that's all right. It's fine. Outfit challenge. Okay, so yay for Corgi. You voted for mine yesterday. Really? For mine? Corgi? This came up for you? That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you for the vote. If you voted that way. This one isn't as out of the box as mine can tend to be. I did have the miniature concept go with my little idea, but it's like, you know, it's fun, it's bright, it's sparkly, it's people should vote for it. Like people like Corgi. That's amazing. That's fantastic. So yeah, so this is mine, and I got at least 1 vote. So now I'm working on this week's. This week's, as we know, is Fairy Haven. Everybody's doing green, colorful. In fact, that's a critique I got, that it wasn't green and colorful. I went a different direction. I built my Fairy Haven in the desert. This is what I submitted at just after 1 last night. I think it's bright and colorful, which sometimes I struggle with in my weird concepts. The idea being I am the ruler of this desert fairy haven in the back, and this mysterious stranger has shown up. I've met him outside of town, and in finding out what he's here, why he's here, what's up, in a slightly defensive pose. Better not be a threat to my people. Anyway, this is my fairy haven that I think nobody thinks will do well. But I loved it. This is actually one of the most favorite snaps I've ever done. But I've been given lots of suggestions. Later in the stream, we will try and take some of those suggestions into account. And maybe I can make this better. If I can get the Forgotten there again. So the Forgotten was not in the original concept. Thanks, Jam. I like the fairy village below too. I was really proud. I had to decorate like 4 different areas to get everything that's in this shot. The levels, I've never done something or really seen a lot of snaps with the different levels. You got the mushroom house on its own level to the right. You got the other houses behind it. We got the lower levels. We got the background. Lots of different levels and areas. I kind of just tried to make this like sprawling fairy town. I don't know if it was successful. I like it. But we're going to take a look later and see if I can make some of the improvements that people suggested to me. Or not, and I leave this one submitted. I don't know if I can get the Forgotten again. The Forgotten, I started to say, the Forgotten was not part of my original concept. I was just trying to, like, hey, I'm here, I'm ruler of this town, and then I kept looking to the side, because I had everything turned off, like, no speech bubbles, no critters, no villagers, so I couldn't see the Forgotten, but all of a sudden I was just looking to the side, and I'm like, why will he not stop looking to the side? I turned the villagers on, and the Forgotten was just standing there. And all of a sudden, it was like, ooh, light versus dark. Like, love this. This is like the extra little touch I needed. Anyway, I got very excited. I might have also been mildly delirious because it was very late at night. But I liked this. But we'll see if we can do it again. We'll see if we can get the Forgotten back over because I really do like that touch. And maybe there's a better way to do this that'll get me 4K. Because the general consensus was definitely that this will not get me 4K. But anyway, that's later in stream. Right now, we're going to go check in on the Cheshire Cat. Let's check in on... I do not have the star path finished, chat. How are we doing with the star path? It would be difficult to recreate. Yeah, it was a thing. I'll show when we go to do it. I'll show you some overhead behind the scenes. This is how this scene was built. So I did not have my star path done. Well, before we get into the star path, how's everybody doing on the Cheshire Cat Chaos? I have 10 of the 20. I have my first 3 finished, 10 of the 20. Are we hating having to search the Aladdin realm? Because I'm kind of hating having to search the Aladdin realm. It's a gamble. It is a gamble, although I feel after last week's results, maybe it's just all a gamble at this point, Scarlet. I went to the Aladdin realm twice so far, and I did find 5 each time. So, yeah, Lean, you too, yeah. Managed to find the 5. I've been twice. Got 10 so far. I did find 5 both times I went. So I do feel lucky. I've seen people complaining that they've only found 1, or like Coziel said, 2. Corky, I do have plenty of time left. Oh, I just looked up to see how much time left. It said 5 days and I panicked. That is not the star path. This is the star path. I have 26 days. I'm just into the more difficult. I am on the bonus. I finished all the rewards. I have made my way into the bonus rewards. 20 away from getting this dress and opening the second tab. How do we feel about this dress? I'm not wild about it. For those of you who know, I have a look in the original version of this dress that I think serves. This is not doing it for me. Don't love it. Don't love it. Love It is finished completely. I keep saying love it and then talking about love it. And I kind of love it. Chat, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to hold on. My stepmom is calling me, and my stepmom never calls me, so I'm a little panicked all of a sudden. I'm sorry. Give me one moment. I'll be right back with you. Y'all, I am so sorry. I appreciate your patience and sticking with me. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Am I back on? Can we hear me? I think so. Yes. Sorry, that was my stepmom who never called. She is booking plane tickets for us though, and just wanted to verify all my information. Thank you, Lean. I'm glad you can hear me. All is good. My stepmom and my dad, their favorite thing to do was to take cruises. But my dad passed away last year. And so in lieu of my dad, I'm going to go on a cruise with her. We're doing a, I was in full blown panic too, Jam. I can't think of the last time she called about something. She's a texter. Anyway, but we're going on a cruise in the Caribbean next year, and she was booking our plane tickets and just wanted to verify the information. So that's what that was about. Fun, good things, not any family emergency, thank goodness. Anyway, thank you for sticking around, staying with me. I'm on the bonus, as I was saying, not a fan of this version of this dress. But 20 more and I can unlock it. Woo. So let's see, do I have anything? Robot gifts, nope. So much shellfish. Gifts to a blonde, it's a lot of gems. Residence. Okay, I can serve 2 hungry customers, get this 20, and get this dress. So I think that's Mama! Mama Falcon. I got a follower while I was gone. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Welcome to my new follower. 43. We're getting so close. Welcome in. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all being here. I'm so glad Mama Falcon could join us. And our new follower. Welcome. We're going to do just a little bit of, we're going to do 1-star path task, check in on the Cheshire Cat, and then we're going to continue my Dreamsnap spiral from last night. What am I doing? I'm serving customers food. Serve 2 meals, get this last 20, unlock that dress, unlock the second tab, and then ignore the rest because I'm not looking forward to all those long bonus goals we get. How do we feel about the bonus goals? Are we happy? So many butts. I love when the animals twerk in my chat. And Scarlet, giving some catnip to our tavern cat. Our currently nameless tavern cat. He will have a name one day after we get to affiliate. All right. Pastry cream, and fruits, sure. And Alice, going a little dark, wanting an underworld cake. Lovett has 1 thing left on page 2 of the bonus rewards, and then you'll unlock the 3rd. So you're a little ahead of me. The mushroom butt. Have we seen the mushroom butt before? Is the mushroom butt new, Coziel? Mush butt. Alright. We're gonna give Alice her underworld cake. Dark Alice. I think Wonderland affected her, y'all. She did not came back the same sweet girl that she went there as. Cooking with spices. Alright, Milan, here's your pastry cream and fruits. Oh, it's chilling with cheese emotes. Okay, you cannot take credit for it. I gotcha, Coziel. Shark butt. So obviously I have not unlocked emotes yet. My emotes are going to be Jaffs. Hi, first time chatting. Welcome in, Jaffs. I'm so glad you're here with all of us, hanging out, having a good time. So when I do have my emotes, they're going to be drafts. Drafts are my favorite animal. So though it doesn't quite fit with the tavern theme, that's okay. We're going to go with giraffe emotes. So I guess now I need a twerking giraffe. I gotta find someone who can get me a giraffe to show off its booty, like all these fantastic emotes, because that seems to be a thing. Hi, Jaffs. Or a twerking bartender. That might be difficult to read as a bartender. Right, Lean? Twerking giraffe. I agree, Cozy Rocky. I am gonna need a twerking giraffe for sure. Super hard to read a twerking bartender, yes. Chris! Can't stay but popped in to say hi. I appreciate it. Thanks for the visit. All the family coming in to say hi. Besties everywhere. Aw, thank you so much. All right, let's get Alice her old cake.
Hello.
Dark, Alice, dark. Here you go. That should finish that task. Task finished, which gives me 20, which puts me up to 100, which gets me this dress I'm never gonna wear. I mean, I guess we should give it the full look, just to give it a chance. Let's go on and go out, put on the look, switch to this version of the dress, and see if it serves. Thank you, Scarlett, putting in the commands for our Tavern Cat. Jeff's Tavern Cat is always down for some catnip. Wow. That was quite a response to that catnip. The intoxicating aroma of the luscious green plant. Okay, Tavern Cat. Calm down. It's just some catnip. Oh, thank you for pinning the cat command, Scarlett. Okay, and now it's raining, but not raining, because that's how things work. Here. In Dreamlight Valley, which is run by Gameloft, so things are broken. Alright, no shade intended. Okay, not here. So this is my outfit. Many of you have seen this outfit. I tend to put it on when I visit people. This I love. This look serves. This, not that bad. This I'm all about. If I come visit you, I'm probably... Okay, Aladdin, this isn't your moment. If I come visit you, I'm probably coming to visit you. Bye, Chris. Thanks for popping in. This is my outfit that I tend to visit people in. I love this. So let's see if we switch it to this. Does it still work? I don't think it does. What do we think, chat? I don't think it's the same. White is not my color, right, Jim? Not the same, Scarlett. Not the same. We don't love it. But it's a necessary unlock on our way to that teapot house that we have to have. Not the same, though. Not the same. All right. Let's go back. Let's talk about this for a moment, chat. We haven't talked about the new addition to my outfit. This is my gold outfit. This is my Ruler of the Valley outfit that I tend to wear if there's not a reason to wear something else. And yesterday, we got the Queen Clarion bundle, which came with these wings, which, oh, chef's kiss. Like, to add these to my outfit is absolute perfection. Absolute perfection, I think. And now I can glide around my valley, because the wings are also a glider if you don't have them. They have the wing glide, as the good wings do. And now I can travel my valley like this, and it's just perfection. I just love it. I just love it. There was some discourse about the Queen Clarion objects, items. Not everybody was happy with the crown. Some people wanted one of her other crowns. I did hear some discourse about her dress. I think it's gorgeous. I don't know that I'll use it, but it's gorgeous. I mean, I could use it right now, right? Dresses. I mean, it's beautiful. I don't know that it's not my thing, but I don't know that it's my thing. Don't get me wrong, I have no problem putting a dress on. I've done dream snaps with dresses before. But I really like my outfit as it is. Also, Gameloft, can we get more? You're not watching my stream, but could we get more presets? That'd be great. Appreciate it. Thanks. We do have the gold suit outfit, if you have the gold suit outfit. It works, right? Thank you, Corgi. Get it, Topher. I enjoy it. This is my look. This is my everyday look around my valley. I am on PC, Scarlet. I am on PC. Does that make a difference? Do I have more than 4 spots and I don't know it? Or are you about to tell us the new thing we found out? Yes, I did know. We can now walk. For those of you on PC who didn't know, we can now walk. Yes. It's almost a very runway walk. Holding control when you walk, if you didn't know. If you're on a PC and didn't know, I found out this morning myself. You can hold control, and that allows us to walk instead of run. Now I glide everywhere, so I don't know why I'm going to use this. If I'm ever going to use this. Finally, very runway. People are very excited. It is now thundering and storming in the valley. While not raining whatsoever. But yes, we can walk now. I'm still partial to gliding. I am not patient. I am not patient to walk anywhere. But here we are, showing off that they gave us walk and didn't tell us, right? They just slipped it in and said nothing. Yeah, good times. All right, friends, we are going to go check in on the Cheshire Cat before we get to my Dreamsnap spiral, continuing my Dreamsnap spiral. Good morning. All right. Please enjoy for a moment the part of my sunlit plateau that is finished, and do not look closely at the part back here that is not finished. Ooh, night thorns on stream, how embarrassing. I guess this is the area, the biome that got targeted today. Also, friends, if you look in links, I have an Instagram now. Please, if you don't mind, check out my Instagram. Give me a follow. Like some of my posts if you want. It'll help me out, and I appreciate it. Jaff's making the cat feel all cozy. It's perfect in the rainstorm, right? I don't know that I updated the command, Scarlet. That is my bad. That is totally my bad. Unprepared. Completely unprepared. I try so hard to be prepared. And that was a failure on my part, Scarlet. Thank you for trying to mod. Me not giving you the tools you need to do so. Alright, let's see what's up with the cat. What is he at? I think he's at 5. Yeah, he's at level 5. Let's talk to him. That gives us a little something. Okay. Y'all. Real talk for a moment. Have we been playing Scramblecoin against the Cheshire Cat? I would love to visit your valley sometime, love it. Oh, thank you for the insta-follow, Gem. So I know a lot of people are not down with the Scramblecoin. I don't mind Scramblecoin, so I will usually play it when I'm leveling them up. And it says that the Cheshire Cat is a level 1 Scramblecoin. Have we played? Anybody in chat played Scramblecoin against the Cheshire Cat? Because I'm 0 for 3. 0 out of 3. Never. Lean, you've never played Scramblecoin after the tutorial. First of all, it's fun, especially once you unlock. There's so many things you can unlock. Right? Thank you, Corgi. It says level 1. He plays like a level 4, is what I'm going to say. I can beat level 3s usually. 0 out of 3. I have not yet beat the Cheshire Cat at Scramblecoin. And it's getting to me. I guess I'm not the good player that I thought I... Well, I'm a good player. I guess I'm not the great player that I thought I was. But let's see. Maybe right here on stream with y'all, I can beat him for the first time, but I am not confident that that is going to happen. I got my players. Who does he have that's so amazing? The moves improve every turn spent on the... I don't know. I don't know what it is. What am I doing? Do I start... I guess I can start with Anna or Scrooge. I'll get 2 either way. Let's start with Anna. He's tricky, Corgi. He's tricky. Jas, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I don't know. I don't know why I can't beat this cat. I'm ahead now. Does that count for anything? Oh, all because he hasn't gone. We're tied. After round 2, we're tied. All right, let's get Rapunzel in here to do some damage. Rapunzel, get some coins. You could have taken the ones away from that were next to Flynn, but that's okay. We still love and adore you. And it's just doing circles, not getting much. Scrooge is getting his 2 that he gets every time. Cozy Rocky, thanks for the lurk. Cozy Elf, thanks for the lurk. Man, I pull up this Scramblecoin and everybody pieces out. All right. Of course, the gold are all over by the Cheshire Cat's players and not mine. Well, I definitely can't get both of them. I guess we'll replace Anna with Eve. Why does this cat make me feel like I just don't know how to play? It's frustrating. Where can she go to get most? 2 there, 2 here, and take them from Flynn. Yeah, let's do that. Man, this is rough. I am winning. Well, they haven't had their turn yet. Oh, she couldn't get to that one. He's winning. He is winning. Oh, look at this, though, chat. 2 gold right by my Rapunzel. There's no way to get Scrooge over to get that 4th one, but I can get 3 of the gold. Focus mode. We love that. Cozy Elf. I was just making a joke. Please, I love a good lurk. Focus on your snap. I get it. I get it. Alright, Lovett uses Scrooge, Eve, Daisy, Rafiki, and Oswald. I might have to look... Daisy? Why do you use Daisy, Lovett? Let me know why you use Daisy. I'll have to look at Rafiki and Oswald. Do I have Rafiki? I might... If Rafiki's one that... There's one craftable one that I don't have. I have all the pieces in the game except one. One of the craftable. Replace Scrooge with Anna right now? Well, Anna would be able to get 2, but Scrooge is also going to get 2, right? Scrooge will move 1 and then get his extra 1. Anna would be able to move 2. I think both, either way, they're going to get 2. Jam, you like Gaston? Really? I find that interesting. Not a fan of the Gaston piece. Alright. Just for Corgi, let's replace Scrooge with Anna, but I think that's still just going to get 2. Rapunzel is the queen here. We'll get all of those. I can either steal from Scrooge or Rapunzel, either way. Let's steal from Rapunzel. Alright, that put me up to 30. That's a little low. I don't love being at 30. Oh. Chat. 30 to 28. You were here for my first ever victory against the Cheshire Cat. Love it. So happy. Love it. Love it. Love it is here. And I love that I finally beat the Cheshire Cat. Victory! Very exciting. Very exciting. Yes, as you can see, I've maxed out. Oh, I do have Oswald. Let's see. I wish we could earn points for like future expansions for more pieces, but they're probably not planning on doing any more expansions. Here's what I don't get, chat. So we got this game, right? They unlocked a whole new games tab in our menu. We got this one game. The rain is noisy. The rain is noisy. I'm gonna turn off the rain for a moment. We got Scramblecoin with the first expansion. And they gave us a new game tab that made me think we were going to get a new game for each expansion. Now, I know we don't have all of this expansion, but do we think next update when we get Peter Pan and we get the expansion for Storybook Vale, do we think we're getting a second game? Because why do we have a board game tab, an entire tab just for one board game? It would just say Scramblecoin, right? Give us more board games. That's how I feel. We got Scramblecoin with the first expansion. With the second half of the second expansion, we need a new board game. Or I'm going to riot, personally. Nobody else probably cares. I care. I want a second one. All right. Cheshire Cat, how does it feel sitting up in your tree having just lost Scramblecoin to me? That's not what I wanted. Oh, I do not want to approach the bird. I want to talk. All right. So we talked to him. We played Scramblecoin. Sweet Slush, Dusty Violet Rose. I do not have a lot of those. Lightning Cake. All right, let's at least make him his two things he wants to eat. They should add new games. There's a board games tab in our menu. Right, love it. Like we need more games. What am I here doing? Cooking. We need some more games. Or at least one more game. One game per expansion I'd be fine with. Each expansion, give us a new game. You kind of set that tone with the first one. Stick with it. Give us a new game. Alright. What did the Cheshire Cat want? How much do we love that we can see now what we need to do when we're cooking? Alright. Sweet Slush, that's right. Agave and ice. I don't know if that would actually be good. What was the second thing? Sweet Slush and... Oh, I can't make lightning cake. Alright, never made lightning cake, I guess. Look at that. Chat. We do have the puzzles in Storybook, that is true, Corky, but that's not a board game that you can go up to any villager and trigger. Like, I feel like when we talk to a villager, instead of it saying play Scramblecoin, it should be like play games. And then you click on that and you get to choose which game you want to play for the day. But I don't know if GameLoft's going to care or follow up or do that. We'll see. But we do have the puzzles in Storybook at least. That is a little bit of a consolation. Chat, anybody know what goes into Lightning Cake? Because apparently, I never made Lightning. Did we get new recipes with this update? Or did I just not cook everything? Because I thought I'd cook everything, but I might have lost interest and not. You just beat Cheshire 2, Jax? Excellent. Today is the day. We did get some new ones. This one is from Storybook Vale. I just didn't cook it. Wheat, shovelbird egg, plain yogurt, lightning spice. I'm on it. Alright. Get out of the filters. Wheat. Shovelbird egg. Do I have any? I do. I have shovelbird egg. I have 194 shovelbird eggs? Alright. I don't know why that happened. Barley, not wheat. Oh no! Barley, not wheat. Barley, not wheat. We can switch. We have barley. Barley, shovelbird egg, plain yogurt, and lightning spice. Plain yogurt we got. Plenty of. And lightning spice? Where's that? Is that here? Is it here? It's here. No. Is it here? Yes, lightning spice. Alright. We think this is it. You're good, Scarlett. Clean the house for your guests. You're gonna have a fantastic weekend with your fun house guests. Be around-ish. You're good. Google failed you. Oh, Lean. It's okay. We got there. Well, let's see if we got it. No, that made crackers. That didn't work, y'all. Maybe it is wheat? Maybe Google didn't fail you? Because that made crackers. Let's try wheat, shovelbird egg, lightning spice. It would make sense that it was barley because of the other stuff that's in with it. And plain yogurt. There it is. It was wheat, Lean. I'm making a lightning cake, Mama Falcon, because the Cheshire Cat would like some lightning cake today, and apparently, even though these are cupcakes, not a cake, we'll let that go. Apparently I had not made the lightning quote-unquote cake before. So we just made this. They're fun-looking cupcakes, is what they are. I don't get it. Like, these little things, these little details drive me crazy. Like, how did somebody not just type cupcake? Did the person who named it not look at the picture of it? Game lost. Come on. Sorry, I'm over it. I'm probably not over it. I'll probably mention it again. But for the moment, we'll move on. Okay. Cheshire Cat. I had 2 of the items you wanted. Why didn't I get the other item? Oh, it's rare. I could have. I probably should have. Those rose bushes are hard to get. I do not have a lot of them. And I'm not sure that I want to give... If I even have any Dusty rose bushes, I'm not sure that I want to give one to this cat. New raid? Miss Dusty? Did Miss Dusty just raid me? Amazing. Then my first ever raid. First ever beating the Cheshire Cat at Scramblecoin and my first ever raid. Thank you. It's amazing. Welcome raiders. Welcome in. Welcome to Topher's Tavern. We're doing some Cheshire Cat activities. I appreciate you following over, coming with this raid. Feel free to say hi. Feel free to lurk. Feel free to take off if you need to. Appreciate a follow if you can. Trying to work on that path to being an affiliate, but welcome. Welcome in. Welcome to the tavern. Thank you for being here. Amazing. I feel this is amazing. I've never been raided before. All right, Miss Dusty. I'm happy you were my first raid too. Thank you for the first time chat. And thank you for raiding to me. I'm so honored and touched. All right, Cheshire Cat. Let's get you your sweet slush. Yeah, he's not going to level up off this. I'm going to have to work to get him up to 7. Do that off stream, and then we can do some questing with him maybe on my next stream. So let's give him his lightning cake.
Wonderful. How terrible to see.
All right. He's a little farther along on the way to having him done. But for now, it's still raining. For now, let's switch on over. Oh, Miss Dusty, I'm glad you're doing good. I hope you had a great stream. What'd you do on your stream, Miss Dusty? We did a little Star Path, a little Cheshire Cat. And now we're gonna... Oh, yay. Now we're going to continue the spiral on my Dreamsnap. Alright. My Dreamsnap is taking place on Eternity Isle. In the desert. Yes, I know. This is a fairy week. Fairy Haven, but I'm putting my Fairy Haven in the desert. Maybe. Unless this just doesn't work out. Alright. So we're off to the side here. Here was my concept. Here was my plan. Oh, you like my plaza? Thank you. Oh, I should have showed you a little more. Future stream, we'll do a little tour. But thank you. I did a whole green and gold thing with my plaza. Yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. So let's switch screens if we're going to be dream snapping. Just so we can see better. Because I do have a wide monitor, if you don't know. And so my dream snaps end up being wide. Let me show you. So if anybody missed the story, earlier today, oh, good stream, went for the paw prints. Yeah, we did paw prints too. I forgot about that. We did some of the quests with the start of Oswald's and your dream snap. Excellent. That all sounds fun. We did some paw prints too. Did we do paw prints or did we just talk about paw prints? Now I don't remember. Where am I at with paw prints? Oh, we talked about paw prints. I didn't go do any paw prints. I guess that's something we could have done, but I've got 10 of the 20. Did you have trouble with the Agrabah realm finding those paw prints, Miss Dusty? Because they can be rough. They can be rough for sure. Okay, so for those of you who are new, I tend to go a little out of the box with my dream snaps. It does not always pay off. This is one of those weeks. I'm putting my fairy haven in the desert. I spiraled till after 1 a.m. last night. And this is where I ended up. This is my post 1 a.m. submission for my dream snap. My idea was the ruler of a desert fairy town. Fairy, what is the name of the snap? Fairy oasis, fairy hideaway, fairy something. First time you went into Jasmine's room, you only found 2, but then you found 5 the second time. That's good, Miss Dusty. I've been twice. I was lucky and found 5 both times. Yeah, same. Yeah. So this is what I submitted. Why can't I remember the name of the stream stuff? Fairy hideaway, fairy. Wait, I have to look. Fairy haven. That's the word. This is my my desert fairy haven behind me, and a mysterious visitor has come, and I've met him just outside of town to see why he's here and what he wants, while taking a defensive pose because this is my town and I'm protective. Oh, you liked how my word plaza on the ground, so love it. Here's the deal. I had never done Touch of Magic. That plaza sign was my first Touch of Magic. It's 4 rugs together to form that sign, and I could not have been more proud with how it turned out. Oh, I'm sorry. The plaza was actually my second one. So I have one in the Forest of Valor as well. I will show you these sometime, I promise. I have one in the Forest of Valor that says Valor. And then the second one I did with the plaza. My plan is to do one for each of the biome. It works out. The number of biomes times 4 rugs for each one is exactly the number of slots we have. So I won't be able to do anything else with Touch of Magic, but I hope to find a spot in each of my biomes in the main valley for one of my signs. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Okay, eyes widened in excitement. You like it? Thank you, Dusty. This is my standard outfit. My everyday outfit, which just got the glow up of the wings yesterday with the release of the new store items. So I added the wings to the outfit, which is perfect and perfect in time. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Miss Dusty. Wow. I don't know what to say. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for the follow. Raid to me when you can, and I will, as soon as I'm off stream, I'll follow you back. Hit you up on all your stuff, and I'll be able to raid to you too. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That means so much. Thank you. So yeah, so this is where I landed last night. I kind of loved it. It's one of my more favorite ones. When I got out of the box, I'm not always good at getting bright and colorful. This one, even though it's not the color palette that is maybe more traditional for this particular Dreamsnap, but I thought it was bright and colorful in its own way, in its own autumn palette. And oh gosh, Mellow Taddy, I'll have to follow them too. You don't have to. I don't know if I'm ready for a big raid. It makes me nervous. But that's amazing. You're so kind, Miss Dusty. I really appreciate it. Corgi's lunch break is almost up. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for coming and visiting. Thank you for all your help and advice, Corgi. I'm so glad you were here and able to make it as well. So, what do we think, chat? Some of the feedback I've gotten are that it's not the right color palette, so people aren't going to vote for it. One person thought that I'm making a mistake by hiding the town I kind of liked I really liked the levels. There's like decoration in 4 different areas, right? To get this whole scene from the mushroom house on the right to the houses behind it to the obvious main part of town down below to the part in the back. I have a lot going on. There's a lot there. I'd say if there's a part I don't like, it's the left side. There's actually I moved the boat over there, which I do kind of like. Oh, hi Rapunzel. What's up? What are you doing? I moved the boat over there, which I kind of liked, but you don't really get the boat in the scene too much. I don't know. A good friend rated Militetti, and then she rated a small streamer 7,300 people to the small streamer. That's insane. That's amazing. Wow. One day. Yeah, so I just don't know. I didn't hate this submission until I made the mistake of asking for advice. And now I feel like I need to make changes. So one person didn't like that these rocks are blocking so much of the town. Moving this entire build would be hard. It would not be the same because of all the areas and levels, obviously. But I could try and move it down here. I could try, trying to get my friend back would be difficult too. He just showed up. But I could try and move it down here. Obviously, hey, where did this come from? We love when things just pop up in the way. Okay, you're not supposed to be here. So obviously when you go down in the town, right, it all falls apart. There's hidden tags, there's paths that go to nothing. Like, there's areas that are not decorated because they were blocked by the rocks that I was told was potentially a problem. So I could try and move it down here. I'd have to do a lot of redecorating. I'm not sure. I think I'd lose my mushroom house up on the hill, but I could maybe move the mushroom house down and replace the boat with the mushroom house and make it work from here, minus Rapunzel. Is the cotton still in this area somewhere? Yes, he's here. He'll wander over again. Oh, I didn't mean to click him. He'll wander over and find me. He usually does. What do we think, chat? Should I try and redo the town, put a lot more focus on making the town look cool, and forget my high overlook area and do it from this low overlook area? You don't love the Forgotten? The color pulls focus. Interesting, Jam. Oh, we love when people bring joy around to people. Miss Dusty, I love that sentiment. You couldn't be right. You never know what someone's going through. Someone's having a bad day. You can't keep your eyes off my outfit. It is very shiny. It is very shiny and sparkly. But you're right. You never know what a little bit of joy into someone's day could bring and could do. And you brought joy into my day today by giving me my first ever raid here on my 4th stream. I'm so shiny, I'm distracting. All right, so Jam doesn't like the Forgotten. Now, Jam, I did not originally have the Forgotten. I guess there's no way. I'm not set up to show you something on my computer. I do have downloads of the shot without the Forgotten in it. But then when the Forgotten showed up, I was like, oh, that's perfect. The dark versus light, and I replaced my submission. Cozy Rocky! Making the cat feel cozy. Oh, the cat's not on stream right now, but is still responding in chat for you. Yeah, I don't know how to pull up. I haven't had it. I don't yet have my stream set up to show you something on my computer outside of the game. Having the Forgotten is to pull the focus of the story I'm defending. Yeah. Let me see. Focus more on one particular area. Forget trying to do the whole town. I thought that was a unique, fun thing, putting the whole town in. I was so confident at 1 in the morning. All of that is gone. All of that is gone, but that's why we get help. That's why we ask for advice, so we can make it better. I have till Wednesday. I have till Wednesday. Trying to think. Well, what I can do, Jaff and Jam, is I can put the non-version, the original version, when it was just me, in our Discord. If you're over in our Discord, you can go look at, I guess I'll put it, I don't have a Dreamsnap submission thread going yet. I guess I could put it in game chat, and if a moderator wants to yell at me, they can. So here's, I'll put the one with, and I'll put one without. And you can head over to the Discord. I am part of Scarlet and Cress's cozy Discord. I will drop the link in a moment if there's not a mod in here right now to do it. And I will put both the version with and without the Forgotten, so you can see what it's like when it's just me. Chat won't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing it. It is currently in game chat in our Discord. Cozy Elf both got her perfect shot and got you a Discord Nexus for small streamers. Oh, that would be nice. We all help and support each other. There's our Discord. You head over to the Discord and look in the game chat. You can see the versions with and without the Forgotten and see what we think. Now here's the other thing. So I don't have Tinkerbell's house. And I thought maybe instead of the ship, I should get Tinkerbell's house. Though I am moony poor right now. See, I don't have the air balloon. That'll get me more tags, which will help. I don't have the Tinkerbell house bundle, which would get me more tags and help. Jam definitely thinks the one without. That'll be easier to remake. I don't have Tinkerbell's house. Not quite the color palette, but in the right lighting, in the right setting, off to the side, it could work. And these things would get me more tags, but I have 70 moonstones at the moment. So maybe I just need to invest, get more items with more tags. Focus on a smaller area. I mean, I could just come right down into the town, get rid of the Forgotten, clean up the town, so it's not just pretty from a distance, but pretty when you're down here. And completely abandon my really cool layered overlook idea that I was very proud of, but nobody likes. No, I know you all like it. Just trying to help me get to the 4K. Jaff says with jams, it looks better without it. All right. Jafar's colors would look good. I don't know how I feel about Jafar in a fairy world. That seems like a disconnect to me. But Jaff agrees with Jam. Looks better without it. So maybe this is the whole thing. Maybe I need to... Keeping a villain for you defending. Dusty likes the idea of defending from a villain. I mean, it's hard, right, chat? Everybody's gonna have a different idea. Jafar always messes with what he can't handle. And we don't know what the voters are gonna like. But I've got the one. I've got my one that's already submitted. It doesn't hurt to redo and try and do one down in the village without the forgotten, I suppose. So maybe that's what I need to do. I need to invest in some moonies because I'm trying to get moonies. I'm gonna invest in moonies to get more moonies back, right? Invest in some moonies, get the extra fairy items so I can put a balloon in here, put Tink's house. What was that? I heard a noise. Mando! Oh, y'all. A hush has fallen over the tavern. Everyone collectively turns to the door. As the majestic Mando waltzes in, the sun begins shining through the windows for the first time in hours. In the corner of the tavern somewhere, someone faints. Suddenly you all realize your glasses are full again. Cheers! Welcome, Mando. Thank you for popping in. It's great you're here. It's great to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming by. And doing your own shout out. For coming in and doing your own shout out. It's always Mama Falcon's fault. We blame Mama Falcon for everything. No, we love us some Mama Falcon. We love us some Mando. You're never late. You're perfectly on time. Except you might have come in at the end here. So, to refocus on what I was saying. Before we all had to stop and turn. Oh, distracted by someone else. That's fine. It happens. But yes, go follow Mando. There's his Twitch. He streams Star City mainly. Is that? Do I have that name right? Jam. All right, y'all. Jam. No Eric hate in this stream. At Topher's Tavern, Eric is an honored guest. We love and adore Eric. We don't say mean, evil things about Eric here. So tomorrow afternoon, I'm streaming. Afternoon, my time. I'm streaming again. So I think what I'll do, I'll spend those moonies in an attempt to get more moonies. I'll unlock the extra fairy items. And tomorrow afternoon, we'll come into this area again. We'll forget the forgotten. We'll forget my overlook. We'll bring the mushroom house down. We'll try and get Tink's house in here. We'll build a beautiful haven area. As much as it hurts my heart. I've got the other one. I've got this one submitted. Oh, I just love the colors. I'm so proud of this one. That's fine. I've got this one submitted in case the other thing turns out to be a disaster. But tomorrow on stream, I'll have the extra items. I'll clean up the town and get it prepped, and we'll decorate the town and see if we can get me a Dreamsnap that'll actually get 4K, because I need those moonies. As we can see, I'm down to 70. I need those moonies. Cozy Elf thinks I should keep this one. We'll see what the new one looks like. The new one might just be amazing and we love it, right? That's certainly a possibility. It might be about the angle, but changing the angle does change what part we see. I'm not going to completely rebuild it. I'm not tearing this down. We're just going to go from here. Oh, I said I was going to show the overhead. So, we're gonna just go from here. Why can't I zoom out? Okay. Yeah, so, we had stuff up here. I put more in, not knowing what would be in the peel. Then we got the area down here. I've got Pooh's house stuck in all around. We have the back area. I even put the big ship back here, which does actually show a little bit. We got our main town area. And we're just going to clean up and not completely rebuild. I'm not tearing this down, but clean up the parts we're going to see, continue pathing, make things look more appropriate for this area, and then take a new Dreamsnap. And if we like it, we'll overwrite the one that's currently submitted, and if we don't like it, then I might just keep the one we have. But yes, tomorrow we will try. Tomorrow we will see. tomorrow